to get again. When the government took over, they put every one of them.
We discovered the issue.
There are some people in the country, they're the one who can even say wish for our government because you brought the government to power. So even when they are doing wrong, you cannot tell them because you brought them to power. And people who are there to tell the government, oh yeah, you are doing this, you are doing that, is not good. Sometimes the government can listen and change to do the better. These are people you stand to insult. President Waka, why are children crossing right today? 2 years now into your administration, you said we're not going to see this thing happening in the country. But it is happening.
The Liberian Council of Churches, it is something that they crafted from the World Council of Churches, which was meant to promote peace and justice.
We dig out the facts. We bring the issue to the public to participate.
I was children. Why they keep it over there for them to get money without
they're lying, looking for wasting or because they not get nothing off la there. No wasting.
It is government that we have here, but it is clear that Baka is not in charge. When the guy will do, they want to take some money onto themselves, but they not lema, then we can wait on the shoulder task force so that we can start with it. And the very people that are involved, even the things that are happening in Liberia, you thought they place them on the task force.
Issue in the society. We discuss critical issues affecting the nation against socio-economic issues standing to shape the destiny of Liberia. We discuss issues including poverty rates. Human rights concern environmental challenges with a lower percentage of the population struggling to meet basic needs. Human rights violations such as arbitrary killing. Issue in the society comes to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Join our panelists, Aliu Masale and Solomon Bakari from the US of A, and the host, Stephen Control on Kings FM 88.5.
Exclusive from hotlbr.com.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighter. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they get man, they change their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 yo, ayo, 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 ayo. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they did it, they did it, man. When they did it, freedom
Exclusive from hotlbr.com.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighter. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they get man, they change the man. What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo.
Also, definitely, as I always said, this is a question that is yet to be answered. I know a lot of people in the various communities, in the counties beyond, are asking themselves the couple of questions. Where are those people? Those people who
They say they want liberate.
yesterday promised us that upon taking state power, who have done everything in their power as a government to ensure that the issue of drug in our country is eradicated. These are questions that people are asking. And other people from another area are asking themselves, where are those people? Or who are those people? And where are they who have promised our times with high numbers yesterday that upon taking state power, they who have done everything to ensure that the economy of Liberia is stabilized. That the layman outside there who have gotten something for himself or also for his family. These are questions people are still asking. Oh yeah, definitely. I can see and I can feel it in my spirit. Also, there are people in West Point, New Town, Dole Community, Central Morovia, Wasabasano County, Grand Crew County, even down there somewhere around Ivory Coast in Maryland County. There are people who are there still asking, where are those people who told us yesterday that upon taking on state power, they who have done everything possible to ensure that our children were not going to sell in the street again, that everything will have been okay. People are still asking this question, even in Nima County. A lot of people are still talking. When you talk about Lofa County as well, where our president hailed from, people are there still asking this question. Our President Joseph Boyka is our own son. He's the president of the Republic of Liberia. He has taken on state power. He has promised the issue of from the market, from the farm to the market rule, a couple of issues. These things are not happening. Now we come out to tell you these things. We talked about them yesterday. We told you people they were all political rhetoric to ensure that these people get power. And whenever the power is given to them, trust me, there is no way they turn their backs. So that's what happening today. No politician, the people are just like the ring sissy and the umbrella. People only prioritize the umbrella during the period of the ring. Yes, definitely. People only do that when the rain is falling. That's the time people get, the chance to use the umbrella. But the moment the rain ceases, no longer use it. So that's what happened to us as a people. We are here. I'm Stephen Compton, and I'm here with Solomon Bakarius. Sincerely, it is so sad to have you informed you, our followers, and the general public that in the coming days we will not have Mr. Aliyu Masale on the show. It is so sad to inform you as a people that Masale lost his mother yesterday here in Liberia. And so because of that, during this period of time, we will not have you on the show probably until next week. All right. So it is so sad to have you people informed that Mr. Aliyu Masale will not be on the show from now on to probably next week or so, or even beyond. All right. He just lost his mother last night. So we just thought to, have you informed about that, and our condolences to him and his family as well. Right. So they have that family somewhere there in Roxville, between Monserrato and Bombing. Yes. So there where they have the family. And the old man passed out last night. So we just thought to have you informed. Probably a lot of people will be concerned what is it that Aliyu Masale is not on the show. So we just thought to have you informed about that. That is just very important. All right. So Solomon Bakari and I will be driving through from now on to 12 this afternoon. But before we go further, as we always told you, have you informed about this. The King's support basket is still on, right? I know a couple of you have been trying your best in your own way to ensure that you support the process Yet we are still encouraging others who haven't done that, or others who have done theirs and who like to do it. We just want to encourage you to keep doing that, because the little contribution you make actually helps us here, right? It helps out here. So we are calling upon you, those of you who always follow us. Like I told you, the thing about love in words, at times I don't really see it necessary until it is put into action. So if you think that you love the work that we do here, you have been following Kings and other radio stations, you love our presentation on this platform and other platforms, and I think the best way to express that in your own way that we wish we appreciate also too, as we have been appreciating you for following us over the period of time, is to make your own little contribution, right? You can sit in your little corner. You say, "Yeah, today I think I have the little thing I have to just do what I can do to support the work that the people at Kings FN they can do." It would be very, very much important, right? It would be very, very much important, and we appreciate you so highly. All right, so these are the numbers again. I would like to call the numbers so that you can be able to have them probably today, tomorrow, anytime you wish, to be able to help us. We really appreciate that. So for the same with normally people who are abroad, for the same with you know, is 231 plus 231 555 So that's the number. And the name saved to this number is Abraham Wynn, right? So the moment you go to the area where the people normally do the transactions, you just go there and just call the number. That's the name, the person who is sending the money will call to you. So definitely, if the person calls that name to you, then you say yes, send the money, right? All right. So for the mobile money number is 555 That's the mobile money, right? Those of you who are using Lone Star Cell MTN. And for the orange money is 777 017 885. 777 017 885. So these are the numbers. You can make your own contribution here, that which we actually appreciate. All right. So as I told you earlier on, Aliyu will not be on the show for a couple of days due to his bereavement. He lost his mother on yesterday, and our condolences and thoughts go out to him and the family as well. And so Solomon is here with me. Let me bring him on very quickly. Solo, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Quantum, and good morning, Masale. We are very, very saddened about the passing of your mother. Just our condolences to you and the entire family. But I'm doing fine. Again, good morning to Mama Liberia, those in the diaspora, and those that are really on the actually on the mother's land, and also not forgetting we nation and my adopted country, Rivers, especially in District Number One, in Mowe Statutory District. It is a pleasure to be on for us to discuss always matters of importance regarding the well-being of Mama Liberia.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Solo. That's very good. So very quickly as we go on, let me see how best to recognize few of our people who are following us, and send some text messages via our comment section. Let's quickly recognize then this person, Roland W. To is following us. He said he's watching us, but actually he didn't mention the area he's following us. And we have David Tueto. David Tueto says, "Good morning, Stephen. Gelato Conton Senior. I'm David Tueto, watching from New Crew Town, precisely Trowin community. Thanks for your services to Mama Liberia." All right, so there where we have it. Thank you so much, David, for always following. And we have Asarid Carmen says, "Good morning. I'm watching from my home, and that's at St. Paul Bridge. Thanks for the show." Okay, so thank you also. We have Fatu Carmen here. She's watching us from Kakata, Magibi County. And we have Mansarit Abraham says, good morning. I'm watching from JJY community. Thank you so much. Yes, this person, Melvin Johnson says, good morning, comrade Adilo. I'm following you from Gville. All right. So when you hear comrade Adilo, you know the man from you. Yeah. Okay. So we have Chu says Joshua Tito says good morning, Compton. I'm Chun say Joshua Tito following from the borough of Crew Town, precisely Lagon community. Thanks to you and your team for this fascinating show. All right, thank you. Okay, so like Venetia Junior Ba, one of our regular followers here, following from Nikuta as well. Mazwe Yempa is also following us. Musa Sharif doing the same from Atlanta, Georgia. That's the U.S. Also following us, we have here Emmanuel Tokpa. Tokpa says, good morning, brother. I'm watching from Bopolu City, Bapolu County. All right, that's our area there. Rufus Samuel said, Bapolu people, I'll soon be done. Yeah. Okay, Rufus said, good morning. I'm Rufus Samuel, watching from the Gola Forest, Grand Cape Mount County. Okay, thank you so much, Nicholas. Yolocon says, good morning, Kings family. I'm watching from Dixville. Thank you. Roland again is also for the okay. Roland already text earlier on. So that comes to Yvonne Coleman. Coleman says, good morning, Kings Evan family. I'm watching you from JJY community, Gardnerville. Thank you. Johnson Dollar says, good morning, guys. I'm watching from my New Jersey resident. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we'll read the rest of the text messages as they come on and as we go on and on. So it is very good that we are here today. So basically, there are two things we will be looking at today. You know, in recent time, a few days ago, a day or two ago, a lot of people have been listening to this audio on social media that have been making a lot of rings and regarding an officer of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency. This particular audio and also the immediate decision taken by the agency in regards to an officer who was allegedly heard right on in through a telephone conversation talking with another junior officer regarding a drug situation, right? We will look at that and also the recent list release, the committee released by the opposition CDC in regards to the construction of its new headquarters, right? There was a list that was released a few days ago, and we'll also talk about that as well. So these are things we'll be talking about, and we will also be playing the audio for those of our people who normally, you know, there are a lot of people who are not on the social media, though the audios are on social media, you know, but we play the audio so people who don't or probably may have not heard about this particular audio will be able to have a fair appreciation of what we will be discussing here this morning, right? So we'll play that audio. But before going to that particular LDE issue of the drug issue in our country here, let me say this on the CDC list issue. You know, on Monday, when we were on the show here, we said something, right? If you listen to the statement from the political leader of the CDC, former President Josh Weir, regarding the demolition and eviction exercise that were carried on by the government, that were implemented by the government just in recent time. If you listen to former President Weir's statement to the nation regarding the situation, he called on you members of the CDC and also supporters, sympathizers he called on you people to be strong during this time and to also be focused, right? Because this particular moment, I know there are a lot of people out there, and since the Saturday incidents, there are some people who believe, whose spirits are still attached to that particular headquarters, that are still feeling bad because of the situation. And normally, when you are in a state of depression or situation wherein, you know, you feel bad, definitely if anybody says something, you probably will make a decision at that particular point in time to satisfy your state of being for that period of time. What am I trying to say? When the party released a particular statement and released the name of people who were placed on the committee that was set up, we saw a lot of people posting distraction that we always talk about. You know, we say these things. There are a lot of people, the moment the release came out, there are propagandists of this government. These guys, their only aim and objective is to make you, the ordinary citizen who believe in who believe in the CDC. They will present a scenario to you or a picture to you that will make you to lose trust and confidence in your political leader and even the party. So when the list came out, what they did was, as they usually do, is to contact these same people, some of whom are media people. They use them to bring about, you know, statements to make you feel that what have happened, it is not necessary. That those people that were placed on the list, they are not people probably that are qualified, or it was done based on sentiment. I saw a lot of communications from a couple of media outlets, you know, platforms and other things, right? So these are the strategy they are being using. They made mention of Koji. Why is it that Koji, who is one of the ranking members in the party, was not placed on the committee? One of my senior brother and one of their propagandists were having a words-to-words conversation on this. I followed their conversation. The self-proclaimed most educated person in Liberia here. I followed the conversation. But all these things, we know them. These are all strategies to shift your mind from what you believe in as a people. But remember one thing. Your political leader told you that at this point in time, during this particular period, there are people who will come about to say all sorts of things. But these things should not make you to feel somehow. It should make you focus. Nobody should come to you and tell you anything. So as I was saying, they know that there are a majority of you who believe, besides where you also believe in Koji. Besides the trust and confidence you have in where you also believe in people like Akaras Gray and the rest of the people. So what they are trying to do now, they are breaking all these scenarios to say, oh yeah, they didn't put Koji on a committee, blah 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 blah. That you will believe in Koji to say no, but the same they didn't put Koji on this committee, I will turn my back. I will not support CDC again. These are the things that people want you to hear. That may be bold to you. So these things you are seeing on social media, they are all strategy by the government to shift your mind from what you believe in. On a very serious note, people who believe in Gray, they begin by the moment the list came out, they begin with Gray. They carried a Koji, the party chairman, and forgotten to know that he is the chairman of the party. but they are expecting we are to pour in on the community. They are expecting we are to pour in on the community. So these are things we have been talking about. So these things should not move you. Your belief system should still be strong. And nobody, absolutely nobody should say anything. The only thing that you should be praying for, that the committee will work to your expectation, of the expectation of the political leader, to ensure that you have your own party headquarters. The party released a statement of the temporary headquarters. I see a lot of people are running with it on social media. They say, oh, CDC move from B area, they go in, second and lay, one room, and all this kind of thing. These things should not move you. That is why the people were wanted. That's the reason why you saw what have happened on Saturday without any sheriff also carry on the legal procedure or the normal procedure in which these things should have been done, but the government took over everything because they wanted to see you being in a state of depression, that they will mock at you, and before 2029 you are going to make a decision that no CDC, this, this, they will not come to power, and other things that they have been saying. So these are things they are doing, but these things you should not be carried away by this, propaganda these people are carrying on. As long as you believe in yourself, believe in your party, all you need to do is to continue to trust who you trust and your party. Don't be carried away by these kind of things. All right, so now the next issue. Liberia is an interesting country. And when we say these things, people will come after us and try to make all kinds of statements. I said this thing over and over, that in Liberia here, with the issue of drug, it will be very difficult because of what we have been seeing over the period of time. It will be very difficult, and this is just the beginning. Watch my words. This is just the beginning of these things we are seeing in our country here. Are we happy? No, we are not happy. But the reason for which we are sounding the way we are sounding, it is because the government that has the power to ensure that she puts in place policy, do everything it takes to ensure that those people who are the importers of drugs in our country, when you have a government that should be a duty barrier, is shielding these same kind of people, then how serious you think it is for us to fight drugs in our country? How do you think the fight against drugs in this country is achievable when you have people in the system who are clothed with the responsibility to respond responsibly to these things, when they are the same people who are shooting these people? How do you think it will be possible for the issue of drug to be fought in our country here? Like we said, we don't politicize these things. No, we will not do them. Because every family in Liberia here, one way or the other, is affected about the drug issue. Now, when I open the line, you will hear a couple of people, a lot of people will be telling you. They will be explaining their own stories. There are people who send their children to school, spend a lot of money, they graduated from school, but at the end of the day, they are not in the ghetto. There are people. But before I go any further, let me play this particular audio so that you can be able to listen to it if you haven't. That which will be very, very much good for you. Yes. So, which one are we talking about first? Okay, so let's get this one. Then later on, we'll get a response of the LDA officer who was alleged in this act. LDA officer. Yes, so let's get this so that you can be able to listen to it and we'll proceed with our analysis. So let me get this here. If so, yes.
Ask on the phone. Take your phone to her. Take your phone to her. Me ask on the phone. Take your phone to her right now.
All right, let me go to the office. I'll call you right back.
Do not cut that phone off. Go there now.
I live in Dayton. I'm going at you.
No, you're not listening. I'm hearing them. Keep your phone on.
I'm on my way going there.
Go in there and leave the phone on. If you're texting, you're not wearing a uniform. Your commander call you. I'm calling. Then you beat my daughter?
No, she never be on.
Yeah, don't pull that girl to touch you when the time is in.
Papa won't talk to you.
Hello, Daddy.
Savian, they beat on you over there?
Yeah?
They beat on you?
Yeah, they beat me with ratting.
They still beating you with ratting?
They still beating me, ma. They beat me with ratting.
When they beat you?
That won't be you.
That one morning, not too long.
I can't enter into you.
How you addressing me just now?
When you call me, I'm on my way coming to the office.
No, my question to you, yeah? How she addressing me right now? What she said?
She said somebody beat her with ratting.
No, she said hello, daddy. You know what she said?
Yeah, but let me see who do that.
Okay, so you listen to him, right? You listen to the conversation. This is one of the officers of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency. Allegedly in conversation with one of the junior officers, Officer Abraham O. Payne. Right? You listen to him and questioning the junior officer, telling him. So the man telling the junior officer, right? You listen to the lady. How does she refer to me as daddy? So that definitely implies that a person of such, my daughter should be selling drug in this country, or should be involved into drug business, and you, the junior officer, you have no right to go and arrest her, or you have no right to beat on her, because I am an officer of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, and so my daughter has the right to be taking in drugs, or she has the right to be selling drugs in this country. That's why it implies. Now listen to her response to this particular allegation. After, the LDEA came up with its decision to suspend him, courtesy to my colleague Yanti Toba of OKFN, he was able to have this interaction with him. And listen to what he said. Listen. Let's see whether we can play this. Listen. Yes.
And that's not fake. That girl, I know me. I know that girl.
Okay, so you just listen to him, right? He denied the allegation. He said it is fake. He doesn't know the girl. And the previous audio, you listen to him questioning the lady, the guy, the junior officer. How did the girl refer to me? Daddy, right? So listen further.
From nowhere. The thing is funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
I received a call one late night from some parents saying their daughter were she ran away since she wanted to do the operation day, the operation clean up, and they didn't see her since the operation day. I hope you follow me.
Yeah, I get you.
So they called me midnight around 12 to 1 o'clock. I got up. I responded to the call. Yeah, they said, "Are you OFO?" I said, "Yeah, I'm OFO." "Oh, we call you. We restore our little daughter. She's 13 years old." Listen to the story. She's 13 years old, and she wanted to go do the operation day, and we have not seen her. I said, "But you can't make contact with the police." The girl said, the man said, "Yes, we did, but we came for like searching around, but we been searching around, but she was seen in the old building by LDEA today." And you understand the whole thing?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
So I said, okay. I said, all right, but then, but she selling drug, so they said, no, the LDA said they saw her, but they get in the old thing house. So I said, okay, let me make contact with the commander. So I called the commander. Yeah, I put it on the phone. And I'm the commander. And you know what I'm saying? The whole thing, that's not the commander. That's not the commander, my brother. That's not the commander, sir. That voice, if you really follow that voice, that's not even my voice down there. That's not my voice. I'm telling you something serious. So I told you, as a commander, you're arrested or look very commander.
Okay, all right. So we don't need to go any further. I just wanted you to be able to understand, he responds to this particular situation. He said the voice is not his voice. It is just an allegation, as we said. We look forward to the investigation, right? He has been suspended, and we look forward to an investigation. What becomes of it, our eyes, our ears are all open to note. But now, here is the issue. As I told you earlier on, the reason why you see these things are happening, it is because these same people who are trusted, who are being paid by the government to fight drugs, these are the same people that are allegedly engaged into these things. The last time we checked, you listened to one of the head from the LDEA there, and he told you that there are baby people who have their hands in this whole drug business. You listen to him. Then the government will fool us in this place, politicize a drug march around here. At the end of the day, no hay until the same people who they say organized the drug campaign, they were coming outside. There was split between them and all these kind of things. Is that how we're supposed to fight the drug in the country? That's the reason why when these people go out there to arrest these people who are involved into drug activities, when they arrest the drugs, the quantity of drugs they can arrest on the scene, it cannot be the same quantity they can report to the office. You know why? Because they have their own children. They have agents that are selling. They have their own children. They have their agents that are selling. So when they arrest these drugs, what they do is that they give it to them to go and distribute in the various communities. And when these same people, when the LDEA officers are going to arrest them, they will tell these same people that our men are coming there. That's what they do. That's exactly what they do. All to the borders. So it will be very difficult when the government will not put in place system that will ensure that this issue be eradicated and be fought in Liberia here. It will be very much difficult. It will be very much difficult. Any government that governs without system be put in place, it is just very difficult for that government to succeed in terms of fighting certain issues that are very harmful to the society. Now, the issue of drug we are talking about here, no system in place, and we expect this government to do better because there was one of the things they campaigned on, that they were coming to eradicate the issue of drug in this country. But now these same people, you listening. As I said it last time, that the government, we said whenever we say these things, people say, these people, they are not serious set of people. Yeah, we agree. But I said this, and Masale also buttressed that the last time we were talking about this drug issue, that the government needs to put in place policy. Even the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, there are a lot of people in the various communities who know those drugs dealers. But the reason why they are not coming out to speak, it is because whenever any of them speaks about this issue, those same people in the community, they will go after them. It is either they harm them, they burn their houses, or do any other thing just for exposing them. So why did we say the last time? Put in place a medium through which people will be able to complain those people without anybody knowing that, yeah, it is John Paul in SYZ community who brought this complaint. But if you expect these people to call on various radio station platforms or to go to the various social media platform pages to say, SYZ person is selling drugs in this community, it will be very difficult. Now, see, we are getting report. Our media colleague who was able to expose this particular LDA officer, we are getting reports of allegation of a live threat. So these are things that are happening. So it will be very difficult. It will be very, very difficult. Okay, so that's it. Let me now cross over to my colleague. Solo. You listen to the audios, and probably you also listen to the first talking point that has to do with the list that have been released by the CDC, and we're having, you know, government sponsored propagandists, and also other people coming out to say a lot of things about that. We would like to get your own perspective on that, and also the two audios I just played regarding this LDA officer, Officer Abraham. Let's get your own analysis on this.
Thank you very much. You know, I said before that fighting drugs in Liberia, the way in which it is done, you're not going to get anywhere. And of course, some people said, "Oh, we don't want for the country to succeed," but that is not the point. We have been following the situation regarding drugs. Many years ago, the convoy of the former President Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, uh, there was report that there were drugs found with one of those convoy. And of course, if drugs following the president convoy, it means that somebody close in the government or have a strong connection in the government, they were doing that. Because once the substance is found within the proximity of the government, then of course there's a free ride. And nothing came out of that. When President Weah came to power, they started blaming all the drug issue on President Weah. They were bringing Kush and all this stuff. Mind you, drug is a lucrative business. It has more money than any other business, um, because it has a euphoric a kind of feeling whenever people use drug. It changed your reality to different form, and it becomes addictive because you always want to be in a euphoric or in a happy mood. So you do all of that, and because of this, people are becoming victims of that. And of course, just recently, just to fast forward, just recently, there were people that were arrested with drugs, a huge quantity of drugs during the Weah administration. The people were brought to court, and then, of course, while going through the legal process, they were able to gain their way through the government, and those people they were released, and those drugs before the government could go in a case, they said that they burned those drugs, and we saw a few fire height or that they put together in order to burn drugs somewhere in Magibi. So when they went to court, they didn't have any evidence to show or exhibit to show the court regarding the drugs that they caught with these people. And we all know the end story. That was gone. And then maybe a week or two or maybe three ago, there were people arrested uh, dealing drugs in Ganta, and then some of them from the Guinea border coming in. I think you specifically mentioned about three young ladies and what have you. Yesterday, I heard from another radio station that these people they have been released. They pay certain fine, uh, and they were released. Why? Because these people they were doing this business for the top people that are behind the drug issue. There was a stage protest, government stage protest for political beauty, I would say. You saw the government protesting against itself. I saw in Grand Bassa County, my lawmakers, especially the senators who were involved, say no to drugs, everybody. And they were saying that just to be in a same the way you guys can encourage charade or whatever, just fooling the people. Because if you really want to fight drugs, it's not by wearing the t-shirt say no to drugs. If you want to fight drugs, you put mechanism in place. You set up with whistleblower where they were disguised and they will go and they will start buying the drugs so that they can give the evidence to government so that the government will be able to arrest those people without endangering the life of the whistleblower. That is not so. At the airport, before going to the airport, this particular person that whose voice we just heard, he was dismissed from the Liberian Drug Enforcement Agency before because of involvement in drug dealing. Okay, when his relative became the chief or the boss, he brought him back on board. And of course, what will he do? Now he's in a better position to continue that work. Once that is done, you will not be able to effectively fight drugs. So it is very, very sad that people using that in order to destroy the country, because they target students who want to experience new things, and then of course they introduce that to their friends, and now today you find a death all over the place. Every day somebody dying. So again, I don't have much to say on that because we said that is not how you fight the drugs, and I told you guys that where you see the police, the RG, they all getting in a queue to say to protest against drug. That is not normal. Even if the government is in the favor of that, they provide protection for those who be protesting, but not police officer be protesting in order that you see some political figure that can protest. So all of those things was just a formality for them to say, you see, the rescue mission, we are fighting drug, but we have administration or the proper government, they were not fighting drugs. But it was through the proper government that they passed drug law, and it is left with the rightful information so that when the person is caught, the person will be brought to the full weight of the law. So those are some of the things regarding, and also you can find out about those people that were arrested, those dealers that were arrested, whether they are still in custody or they are free there in the outside of the country, or even if they are in their own community, they already freed those that were dealing the drug to our people. And you don't fight drugs by brutalizing the victim of the drug. You want to save life, but since the DEA was established during this administration, I'm not saying that the DEA was established during this administration, but since this administration, the DEA, they have killed a lot of young people that they said they want to save the life from drugs. They've been killing them because they're using punishment, corporate punishment, to fight drugs. You don't fight drugs like that. Drug is then fought by constant counseling and finding means where you can isolate them from the community. You find place for them to be. You treat them there, and at the same time, you integrate them into the society. That's how you can effectively fight drug, but not by taking ratings or taking guns, shooting them and beating them up and doing all those stuff. Those are bringing the drugs that get them police to cover them. There has been rumors and reliable rumors that the president family, they are into drug dealing. And there have been reliable information that all the strategic areas that we consider port of entry, those people that are guiding them, those are the president family's friends that are in charge of those. And because they are in charge of those, and the president family have been alleged that they are the main drug dealer in the country, They are doing business with Nigerian drug dealers. They are doing business with Ghanaian drug dealers in the country, and some of them they are special envoy. Some of them they are special people in our offices. The people don't go after them, but they go after the victim. I've seen community people going after the victims. And again, one of the reasons that I see a little bit uh, uh, that is a little bit considerable is those drug dealers to support, those drug users to support their habit, that the people in the community and the people they harass to support their habit. So the people in the community too, they want to make sure that they don't exist in the community to harass them. So that's one of the things I kind of see where the community people are coming from to fight drugs for people that are the victims of drugs in this. But we need to fight the dealers of drugs in the country. By doing that will be effective. And fighting drug is not beating the victim. You can beat the people who bring in the drugs in the country. You can jail them, you can do all of those stuff. But the victims, they need medication. They need guidance so that they can stop that. I have family members that actually were into that, but by God's grace and by talking to the individual and things like that, he was able to make a decision to stop using drugs, and he himself can see how he looks today with his new body, with his new action. So we can continue to encourage our people, but we also be good content. Those of you that are into journalism and things like that, make sure to see how best we can get a whistleblower, and then the whistleblower, you work with them, they give you a tangible communication, and then you know how to disclose those. Few years back during early administration, there was a big drug dealer that America and the other people are looking for. I think he came from Mexico. He was caught in Liberia with all of these stuff with the help of the United States government. The United States government is interested in fighting drugs. So if we really want to fight drugs and we work with those people, we'll be able to effectively fight the drug. With CDC listing and things like that, I'm not a seditian. I sympathize with CDC because I support President Weah. But sometimes when you're doing certain things, you either explain it better, or you don't expose everything that you're doing. For that, I will not publish that. Oh yeah, we get list of people that will be doing the rebuilding, all of that. I would say we're going to have a committee that will be so that we do so, and that committee will be within our party, and not for to put it on a BBC or all over the globe. That, oh yes, they have this committee, they be doing this, they be doing that. I'm not saying it is completely wrong, but I wouldn't do it that way. I would say we need to rebuild, and our building structure will be up here. We're going to put a few people in place for strategy and things like that. Bingo, done. Instead of being posting a list and explain all those things, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it that way. Sometimes we have to use common sense. Where you have a lot of enemies, and you say, "Oh, you want to do this to do what? To prove to them for what? Let your building stand up. When your building is up, they will know that you are a well-established political party, and nothing will move you, and nothing will disturb you. Then it can be done that way. When it comes to leadership, like that, Koji is the Secretary General of this. You can have the Secretary General to be on strategic planning and all those stuff. There are other people that can work on the plan. So it is left with Koji and the other people who people trying to use their name in order to gain some sort of political relevance or propaganda, something. They can come and say, look, we know what we're doing. Not everybody that a hierarchy in the party should be on the strategic committee for the construction of our party headquarters. And the other people who are saying they went to a huge place, but now that they moved in, they're going to a little place. the the leading political party that was in the country for 100 years, they called True Party. The headquarters of True Party is still standing over there. It was not a huge ground like CDC, and True Party was the biggest famous party, and in fact the only political party in the country until 1980. And the structure is over there. You can use the airspace to increase the height of of your headquarters, and you can have different conference rooms over there. So people who say all of those they have narrow brain, they just think inside of the box, they don't think outside of the box. It does not matter the area. What matter is the structure. And that's what I have to say to all of that. Citizens who are discouraged, they have the right to be discouraged because there were some things that were not properly taken care of. They went for the president. We have to be the one to do this, to do that, then they follow, to do this, to do that, they follow. When you are in leadership in any political party, you have to be innovative to work with the other political leaders so that things can be done. So that is the whole thing. I hope CDC will learn from what has happened, and then they will become stronger and put things in place for the betterment of the party and the partisan. When I say the betterment of the party of the building, and I would suggest as CDC, those are on the committee, they use material that are water resistant, fire resistant, and also yes, water resistant and things like that. So if somebody in the future try to set fire on that property, it will be difficult for them to destroy it completely. They have a lot of environment friendly material that can be brought either from the United States or from somewhere else, so that you don't get you 2x2 or 2x3 or 1x10 wood. You can use alloy, you can use aluminum to do all of those things that they use with when you're using wood. Those things, when you get the fire resistant one, they don't easily burn like if the wood house is set on fire. So those that are on the strategic planning, they should make sure that they build a secure building. And that's all I have to say when it comes to the lift and things like that.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Solo. Thank you. That's good. Thanks for your own analysis on this issue. Okay. So before we go to the line, let's quickly recognize a few of our followers here who are also following us via our various social media platforms. Like Nathan says, "Good morning, brother. I'm following you from Greenville City, Sano County, Liberia. Thank you for the show." Thank you. Mohammed Famula Jr. says, "I'm watching from Tottenberg, Bombing County. Thanks for the show, Stephen Compton." Okay, Lai Mansale says, "Good morning. I'm following live from FDA Junction this morning." And we have Juje Wongwe. All right, Juje Wongwe says, "Good morning. I'm following live from Johnsonville." Spencer Mohammed goes on with this one. He says, "I'm following you from my Propo colon down Cospon Hill, Wentine community." Okay, how come the man who was crucified for marrying in France is now being defended by these same gangster and criminal who crucified him? Time for Mama Liberia. Okay, I think he's referring to Moses Akara Gray here. Yeah, so we have Mantalin there. Duhan says, "I'm following you from Broadville, District 17. Thank you for the show. Content, let me say this: Joseph Boyka and his group, I killed him." Okay, so Perry Slobot says, "Why are you rejecting the girl? You are lying. You are the commander. You pissed. You guys, I noted of being of lying from the beginning of your criminal. coming to power. That's what our person says. Okay, so let's come to the other person here in Tito Jr. Patrick Wayne, okay, Perry again, Ezekiel Johnson. Okay, so and the rest of the people like Ben Cooper, Melvin, Yande, Elizad, Moba, and the rest of you that are following us. Okay, thank you. So now you listen to us, folks, and it is our time. We have your own say on these issues. We have talked about on 0772 239933 0886304497 077780375 are the numbers to call and be a part of the discussion. Have you said on these issues we have talked about? Remember, we talked about the CDC recent release of its committee for the construction of its national headquarters. We spoke about that, and also we talked about this LDEA issue and the drug issue in our country as well. So 0772239933 0886304497 077780375 are the numbers. Let's get this pressing on. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, it is King FM.
This is King FM. What's the name and where are you joining us from?
I'm Mata from Johnsonville.
Okay.
I just want to say something to President Bwaka. We would never give up until that day our change will come. We are the citizen will never give up. We will never give up until that day our change will come. I'm an old lady.
Okay.
I support Bwaka I support the president from the time he was a football player. My brother, my son, to tell you, that papa can be too jealous when you see people in headquarters there. It can point your heart. It can be fast. And you see, so I make it hello?
Yeah, you are live. Go ahead very quickly.
Okay, so I make it. He fight for 3 days to move there. Then
Okay.
we go to the headquarters. I talk like that. All the way they cheat her off. We get the power, but still jealous over us. Because they and then when you go in, you see the headquarters back. When you come in, you see the headquarters back. So I can point your heart. So
All
the
right.
kind of people who cheated them.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's show you that get this other person. Let's see who the person is. Good morning.
Good morning, Kondo.
Good morning.
Jason Gray from Tuforo.
Go ahead, Gray.
Yes, it comes on to the issue this morning about the CDC party. The committee that was set up by President Weah. It's not bad, but control when seen it by you see later you will be a friend. We don't want those that on our committee to be taking our information sending it to the United Party. While we are questioning some of their integrity.
Okay.
And since the break CDC down today we will lose our election. We don't want somebody to carry our information or somebody trying to give our money to go to us side. People say, oh, somebody investor come get it for money. Because we are afraid to get money, then we are on the other side. We don't want it.
Okay.
We don't want it. That's the issue of the just believe. You see how God can do things? We've been telling them before, most of the DA, so they got ghetto. And let me tell you, my brother, my countrymen, don't let somebody fool you.
We can't know I come from before our countrymen.
Yeah, that is our
okay. Now, you can tell I think I believe it.
Don't let somebody tell you, say, please show me what ghetto is. Let me go break it. Don't do it. There DA people can go in front of the post.
Oh, yeah? That's what we have been talking about.
So I'm a citizen. You're living with the United Party people. They don't want to know what job is.
Okay. Thank you. Let's show you that. Let's show you that. Get this other person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Conto.
Good morning.
I'm out Kariata Sheriff on this 5.
Okay, go ahead, man.
Yeah, the people finish breaking our structure down. We're hitting our stomach again. What they say about the committee? They say they are more from our community business, and now they are business. They think about the law where they come on government. They say they come in take care of the country. They take care of that one. Then come to the drug issue. Until I can be stepping on the needle, then you looking for it. You will see it. You will never see it.
It will be hard.
Those all of them in our drug business. The government, when the minister and the BB men are in the government, when they get a drug, the DA men and they didn't want to sell in it.
Okay.
Then the DA men give it to their children and to go sell it. So So I want me to catch that they get it flocking or then power calling all kind of things.
Thank you. Let's show you that this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Conton.
Good morning.
This is my water people defender.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say hi to Solomon and Masale. And I want to tell you thank you for the topic.
Masale probably just joined the discussion. Masale is not on the show today because he lost a mother on yesterday, so he was unable. Yeah, he's not on the show. He will be out of the show for some days because he lost a mother. Yeah.
My condolences to him. Hey, mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Anyway,
you're sorry there. Yeah, to the issue and why it needs my support. You know, United Party people can't to power with life.
Mm-hmm.
United Party people they came to power. They campaign against Joria will produce drugs in this country.
Mm.
But let me tell you, my support. You know what God say? He said, "Do not deceive God; is not mock.
Mm-hmm.
For everything that man sows, so shall he reap." Then Osha chapter 4 for saying, "Material will destroy for lacking of knowledge. Do not reject; they will also reject them."
Oh yeah.
Liberia will never listen to God. Prophecy in the country, we never listen to God. We did our own thing. They drugs when they were plenty in Joria government. They used to say Joria brigade draw, and after that the evil. Romans chapter 12 verse 11, for every evil that made door, the evil will never depart from them. So the evil that they play in Joria government, after them, it will continue to expose them. The unborn generation will continue to be exposed in the country, and they will never succeed because they are wicked.
Thank you, man. Water. Let's hold you that this person. Good morning.
Hello.
You are live. Go ahead.
Yeah, Fatima Saleh from Berry City.
Yeah, go ahead. You are live.
Thank you, my brother. They see the people want us to do, we will not do it.
Okay.
They feel that when they bought the party headquarters, we will all be in the street staring, and we support it will not happen. And the way they break the party headquarters down, the 14 prices of dealer before now, that normal day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That will not be 3,000. We will not suffer here. The police will not be a rising in the city, though. That will be better. And they will open their ears, good, and listen to me. I in a street calling. I in Keke. I around Clarendon.
Okay.
Wherever they close to us, they will tell you I pay million times.
Okay.
They see what the man God say after him. And I know one day, after this war, our things will come. God will make a way for CDC when there seems to be no way.
Thank you. Let's show you that Mary Baba, you were calling. You can call them, but before then, let me get this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You are live. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Edmond Carr, and the visually impaired are keeping this weakened and unprepared person to the fire to the Lord. Let me say hi to We Nation and sorry to my brother Masale.
Okay.
Yeah, mother, he says sometimes when we hear somebody want a story, we can start thinking how it will be like tomorrow. Even when I hear that my mom is sick, it's a whole trouble for me. So say sorry, brother, take heart.
Mm-hmm.
And the CDC issue, that thing is gone. Because the moment the thing happened, before even it could happen, we knew that we're going to construct our own headquarters. I hear some of them say, "Oh man, we just somebody where they put large." I said, "That's a blatant lie. Nobody lied to us. We were aware that the party headquarters, it was not for us. We're paying rent, and we're in a mood of purchasing the place from the people, but the money that they put for, that's why we told them, allow us to go to court and make payment plan and pay the money because we want the place because we've been there for long. So nobody didn't lie to us. As they come to exhibiting dealership, what kinds of dealership personnel we have needed to exhibit? There's nothing about dealership in that thing. The thing for you, we put the raw money in front of you. You rejecting raw money. You don't want to sell it or less than that price. We agree to buy it. You don't want to take rent. Who can refuse raw money like that, my brother? They want to speak volume to the fact that BHAN was honor A and what they wanted were honor A and what they wanted to do. That's what they did, and we have no regret. Committee, yeah, we are satisfied with the committee. They got to think about the thing. They said that you are appointed to go sit over a particular ministry or agency where you will control things there. The thing is a committee. Control bring an idea. I bring my idea. My son bring an idea. We wait on it and we move on. So the hell it's gonna be. So what are we threatening about? Nothing. Illegal information it will be a boost for us. When you go tell President we are so say the $1 million that you want to give to them, don't give it to them. You can't stop it from doing it. You go to articles and tell the president say, don't give them 50,000 that you wanted to give it to them. No. Okay. News can off so that they will know that that president we are is part of power, but he is the de facto president in this country. It's clear.
Thank
so
you.
What are they going to do? The money that are going to be put in our project. Well, you can't say, oh my God, don't put it there. No, you'll be lying to yourself.
Okay.
We the drug issue before I drop the line.
Okay.
It is clear. This is the reason why it is difficult to get rid of the drug. It is that thing that happened between Abraham Koroma and the other people. It was free. It was the guys that put confusion between them so that Abraham could have left us the scene. They may arrest one of the big guys in the drugs in the country.
Mm-hmm.
That caused them to put confusion and wanted to move from there. How come the first family would be continuously mentioned in drugs activity? They are not speaking up, they are not clarifying the issue, but it stayed there. What do you want for her to believe? The only we can do is pray that God will help to protect our children. But there's nothing we can do. And I'm not going to raise my life, no. My family life to say I will show people. They pull, yeah, my brother, I can see them. They are not hearing. So why should I go tell somebody say they hear?
Thank you, Edmond. Let's hold you there. Get this present. Good morning.
Yes, good afternoon, Doctor.
Hello. Yeah, go ahead. Your name and where you joining us from?
Doctor, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from a Popo Corner, Town Coast Hill, Big Town Community. Doctor, thank you. Doctor, as to the issue of the committee, yes, we overheard our brothers who are criticizing this committee, telling us the General Akao's great marriage. That's why they voted against it. He was ostracized and criticized by these same guys.
Oh, yeah.
How can they are suddenly to protect him today or suddenly become an advocate for him? Look, because of these guys, they came with fake lies to Liberian people. The lies are caught up with them and they don't know what to tell Liberian. Then they wake up and face the reality. The committee was not meant for this kind of cheap propaganda they own. We are involved in their game and we master their game. Let them go and face the Liberian people issue. They went to Japan, they came with an empty hand. If you can take 40 human beings to go to Japan, just to go and deputize and come back with the law is the law, it's a sad day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Spencer, let's hold you there.
Give me the opportunity.
Let's hold you there, Spencer. Thank you also. This person, good morning. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, Chief.
Oh, okay. No, I don't want to know what I loud now.
Yeah.
Good morning to you and good morning to our people in the great USA for a brilliant work and effort always apply for our beloved country. For the recognition for the public, I'm Pocat and Robert. And I joined you this morning for our unknown destinations. You see, first of all, I would say thanks to our ever-potent, patriotic and nationalistic senior bearer, His Excellency George Managed Developmental we are. And being very fast-facted to have formed a committee that is very unique. So he have our salutation. But to the point, you know when the graph that have there a display all through on the left. When you try to either say the monopoly the TDC, the TDC, then it was very laughable. Today, if I don't have to kill headquarters, it will be my first time. And I appreciate that. But for me, from day one to day one, 2 years, they still all of the resources, maybe get the millions. Have you paid headquarters for yourself? Have you paid headquarters for yourself? So you don't have the moral rectitude to even question me about headquarters. But not to feel much, not to post all the time that we're going to call. We are very happy of the fast-factedness of our senior bearer and all of the people that are in the committee. We are satisfied in working with them. I can tell you now, we're not going to Plumbo. Yeah, as the bigger chairman will be speaking to the public or enter soon.
Thank you, Poka.
So thank you.
Poka, let's hold you there. This person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Concern. And good morning to the chief officer of Liberia Good morning to the panelists up there. My name is Mohammed Bobby from Panel joining us today. Well, I just want to see this study from the water to the water. What is doing in our nation is not good for. You're harming your young children and your children. What you doing? You have created a fear of gosh within the unitary and activity. It's not good for the water. The water, they're not all Liberians, really. All Liberians cannot.
Okay, let's show you that. Got this other person. Good morning.
Pardon.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, ba?
Yes, I'm okay. Masisi, go ahead.
That's it, doctor.
Yeah, I need to have to back. I need to have
Yeah.
Yeah, and my son, my side, happy. I'm so be like say, since the teacher was sick also. I think the same. But my continuity to him and send it. Then you say her. Then you say her in the law.
Okay.
Don't give it, God take it away. The last time people did to give me the one of the sign here for you, Toto. I'm gonna get there with you. Go on. Power. One time that video, they put you will show that coffee and how you myself be on. Masare hearing me. We say hearing me, but I will tell your console, please. Take the niveau thing.
Okay, I hear you, Mansis.
Yeah, go to the issue. To the issue about it. Workers just do one day that one. What for the job for? If I get to people, mama, if I can show you this. Because the Boga you so today, but yeah, what we got to put up in the joy in Boga camp. You not see that man? The shaking hand with Boga. In the living room, the man will cut your whole full of job. You say shaking hand with Boga as a president can't do that. For some of them talking holy and pulling up to the man, you're not going to the court. Now, man, they release me. That woman they call how they call her must say what you are not. What she in jail will not know. We hear that she's not in the country. So, what did you ask for?
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's get this person. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Phantom.
Yeah. Go ahead. You live.
Nama benu calling from Chevron. I said my brother controller sorry to have. Like time is start to go. Can live at this. Stay hard. My point. We bought our government. We are suffering. But I say, if the project will put the bottom, we will go for that. We are terminating to come to me. We are in come to run a plan in my blood. No, really. No money, people sick, no medicine, people dying, no medicine, and God to.
All right, so you went off, but I got this person. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Koto.
Good morning.
My name is Levi Sandy. I'm following this money from Chicken Practice.
Okay, Levi.
My sympathy to the Masalis family and other King's FM.
Okay.
Because you are listening to that year of it, I'm taking the news. Yeah. Because the father is that's why we call it many of the officers will care to his daughter. Asking this man, he had a girl call me. And he's telling again, I had a daughter, I know that thing is going through. And it's very sorrow because the entire government, they are involved into the trust issue. People can tell you about myself, I believe them. I want to tell my man, Emma, this fire is not very blessing or Emma, he's no good. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, all right, thank you. Yes, this person. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear brother. How are you? Good morning, dear brother. Conton. How are you?
I'm okay. Your name and where you joining us from?
I'm Robert Bakoya calling from Singapore.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity, and thanks to the King FM family for always making Liberian people voices to be heard on this national platform. What I want to say to, after the CDC headquarters was demolished, Stanton and discussed the CDC business for 5 consecutive days, no resting. Hello?
You live, go ahead.
No resting. Last night when you were on Accra Grade, is not part of the committee that was funded by the president. It means Accra Grade is a peanut butter. And every time, I just 5 days, I discuss the CDC business instead of leaving to discuss the major important thing in this country, which is the president going to Japan. Why they did not bring anything back to us here? Where yesterday, when you sat on his station when George we are president, George we are go to the area, we causing noise. Oh, what did you bring? When you remember, even the went off, the current went off. That man discussed that thing for almost 2 weeks. But today, you didn't discussing what the government is bringing in. Where are the bread and butter issue? You're not discussing it. So, okay. And back to before I leave the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I worked with Mike University, I had one brother there from Sierra Leone. He was working there. You know what he told me? He told me that Liberal policy is quite different. He said Sierra Leone policy is very dirty. That is when the government in power, there is no opposition that can talk. When any opposition talks, you can whip your family overnight. And that's why Joseph Baka is telling us that he truly is from Sierra Leone. That is the reason why he don't want to lay our own opposition at all, especially CDC. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's show you that this person. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, for security reasons, I'm not going to call my name, but some of us, our love for Joe Weir is natural. I want to just tell the Liberal people, those who perceive Joe Weir to be enemies for them, Joe Weir have won this election already. In 1996, the element of Chancellor Ottawa Territory attacked him at the executive mansion. And the action he would have taken at the time was for him to go for his rescue. But when he went on the air, he told a lot of people, he said, all that happened, I've ordered this my men to remain calm. That was carry Taylor to win the issue. The provocation of the UP, Unity Party people, coming there again to just remove peaceful citizens. And Joe Weir, former President Joe Weir, action by telling people to remain calm. That is, the people listen to him. And as I'm speaking, I'm an older person. Let it remain law abiding. Let it just listen to that leader. 2029, some of all these people will not be around, but we will make sure and pray that Joe will take the power.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This person, you should be our very last caller. Yeah, Masisi, you can call me after the show, please. Yeah, this person, good morning. Okay, you went up. So let's do with this person. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. You are live. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good morning, sir. Good morning.
You are live. Go ahead. You are live on the radio.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. I won't call my name on the radio, but let me just make my input quickly. You know where I live? I live Siama. I live Siama in Singo there. You know those guys in Siama there, when you go there in the night, just take a microphone and go there, the people are sound 8 o'clock. In the night, just go there in the night, you see for yourself. Those Ghana brother, my brother, they are doing so many things over there. Those Ghana brothers, they are selling the thing over there. I'm telling you, even the CEO can go there and say, my brother, can imagine just go there and see for yourself.
Okay.
Go there and see the people, they are putting there 24 years. 24 people going there. All the way down to the top side there.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's hold you there. And yes, I'm sorry, we are not taking any more call here, but let me cross over to Solomon. Solomon, you listen to the callers. Let's hear from you before we go on.
Are you sure? I would like to say many thanks to the callers and those who commented in the comment section. We thank God for having such person as President Weir, who has always been there for the Liberian people, even when they were in exile and things like that. He has always been there. Even when they were in Liberia, he has always been there to maintain the peace, to establish the peace and maintain the peace. So his statement regarding the action of the Unity Party-led government the way in which I approach it. It's very, very good. And citizens are behind their leader. And those of us who believe in a leader, we are behind him and will continue to give our pieces of advice for the success of Liberia. So many thanks to you guys. Until we meet again, I would say have a wonderful day.
Okay. All right, thank you, Solo. And this is how we go home on today's edition of the program, Issues in the Society. Solomon Bakari was here with me. I'm Stephen Compton. I'd like to say many thanks to those of you who called and made your own contribution, or who tried or couldn't make their way through. We hope next time it happens. And for those of you who follow us via our various social media platforms, we cherish your commitment a lot. It is not easy, like I always say, most especially our people in Liberia here, to just looking at the current economic situation of our country. People take on their data just to watch. We must commend you for that. Thank you so much. And so Friday, by the special grace of God, we will bring you the weekend edition. But before then, do have yourself a blessed midweek from here in Central Morovia. Have a blessed time.